Good afternoon. This is Herschel. Welcome to another episode of The Truth. Today I want to look at Psalms 95 verses 6 and 7 and a little bit about worship. Psalms 95 verse 6 says, "O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will hear his voice." Let's examine this text a little bit. In verse 6, we find the correct object of our worship, Jehovah. Jehovah God, the God of creation, the God that is over all, is the correct object of worship. Also in verse 6, we find the correct attitude of worship. It says, bow down, let us kneel before him. Jehovah is worthy. Kneeling before him shows our reverence, our praise, and our honor, our respect to him. Verse 7, it says the foundation for the correct action in worship is hearing his voice. Listen to Jehovah. Hear what he has to say. What is his instructions for you and I? How does he want us to live? How does he want us to act? What does he want us to do in our daily lives? In John chapter 4 and verse 24, Jesus speaking, it says, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth. So Jesus says we must worship in spirit and in truth. The correct object of worship is God, Jehovah God, who is a spirit. The correct attitude of worship is worship in spirit. The foundation for correct action in worship is truth. Truth. Jesus said in John 17:17, sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. God's word must be our foundation for truth. God's word must be the only truth that we seek to find out what Jesus is talking about, what God is talking about, when we are looking to him to be able to correctly worship him. We must turn to God's word for the truth that we're searching for. Thank you for joining me. As always, I ask you to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. Thanks.